Yenka with Sensational Sense. And many of you know, or many of you who know me know, that in May my daughter had a baby. So I have a little grandson and he's 6 months old and he's cute and adorable. I'll probably show you a picture later. But he started daycare about a month ago. Now, since he's been in daycare, he's had colds, a little fever here, um, congestion, things like that, sneezing, a little bit of coughing. But there's some things that I've done to ease the discomfort of having a cold for a baby. And so I thought I would share with you what I've done. One thing is, since he's been born, we've been putting thieves on his feet because he wasn't vaccinated for the first 4 months. And we were putting thieves on his feet so that he could have a strong immune system. And then he started daycare, and Tony got a little nervous, so she went ahead and got him vaccinated. But we still continue to put Thieves on his feet. Thieves is an essential oil that I get from Young Living, of course, and it is very much antibacterial, antiviral, anti everything, and it keeps your immune system um, working and running well. So for those first 4 months, Ivan was never sick, but now that he's in daycare, of course, he's catching stuff. So, and he's teething. So so thieves is good for that, for the immune system. But I've also made him these things I call teething melts. So I use the thieves, which is numbing. Like when I put thieves in my tongue, or when I have a sore throat, I drop a thieves in my mouth or on my tongue, and it numbs the pain. It just makes it where you can't feel any discomfort in your throat. So I've done that, and I thought, if it works for my throat, maybe it'll work for baby gums. So I mixed some thieves with some coconut oil. And if you know coconut oil, it turns solid when you get it cold. So I put it in the ice tray, very little bit at the bottom of the ice tray, and put about maybe 5 minutes in the freezer, and they were solidified. So then I broke them out, put them in little Ziploc bags, and now he has these little tiny, really thin ice cubes, which I break in half and put them in his mouth. And he just num when those thieves melts, and he's a happy little camper. So I'm assuming they're working because he stops crying when I give it to him, and he seems to like the taste of the cinnamon in the thieves. So I think that's cool. But back to him being sick. That's one thing I also think may help with his sickness. Like right now, he's hoarse. And I'm not sure if he's hoarse because he's been crying or because the weather changes. But just in case he has a sore throat, I give him his thieves melts, and it works on his throat as well as his gums. So pretty cool. Another thing that we do for Ivan is he has never had a stuffed up nose. Even though he's sick or catches a cold, his nose does not get stuffed up because we use this oil right here, RC. RC helps with opening up your respiratory system. So not only do we allow Ivan to breathe the RC, sometimes I put him under my Aromadome with the RC and the diffuser, and that just helps him to breathe easier. But in order for him to never be congested and always have the mucus running out, I massage his sinuses with RC, which I know that sounds weird, like I go all up in there and massage, but no. So the sinuses are like right across here, and then here and here. So I'll get thieves, and I'll put my finger on the top, and I'll turn it over and back up, and I'll have like a glaze of not thieves, RC on my fingers. Rub them together, and I go across here, down the middle of his nose, cheek and cheek. And then I just tap back and forth. And Ivan actually goes to sleep when I do this. It's like he loves it. Maybe he's just sleepy at the time, but I just tap back and forth on his sinuses, and then I might tap his cheeks. And after I give him his RC treatment, he sleeps like a baby. Like a baby.